Hi everyone, my name is Val Zwiers and I am an executive director and board of directors member with Pure Romance Parties. And I just wanted to throw a real quick clip together today answering any questions that you might have about my job as a Pure Romance consultant, just to generate some interest, generate some questions, and to see if Pure Romance might be something that you might be interested in doing. So I'm going to go over everything that I think is important, and I would love to know any other questions that you do have. So I'm going to start with my story, tell you how I got involved in this crazy company. I haven't always grown up wanting to be the lube lady. Then I'm going to tell you what Pure Romance is and how it works. And I'm going to go over any objections that might be holding you back from doing what I do, and tell you all about Pure Romance and this crazy, amazing company that I love so dearly and so much. Okay? So just to give you guys an idea of who I am, my name is Val Zwiers. I've been doing Pure Romance for about 5 years. I'm going on 6 years. My first 2 years were just part-time. I was waitressing at Red Lobster. I was a seafood expert, and I was starting a photography business. My friends had kind of left for college, and so I had to figure out what I wanted to do with my life, and I really wanted to do photography because I love kids and babies, and I'm just really super creative, and I thought that's what I wanted to do. One night, a girlfriend called me and invited me to this party, and I was raised very strict. My parents are very Catholic, so when I was invited to this adult party, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know about all this. So my girlfriend Alex was like, I'm having a sex party on Saturday night, and I think you're coming. And I was like, Alex, I don't want to have sex with you. So, kind of a funny story, but I was really confused about what Pure Romance was, and that's not what happens at the party. So I decided I was gonna go just check it out, hang out. It was a good excuse to get out of the house and see what this was all about. And it wasn't awkward at all. It was like a comedy show. It was super fun. I wanted everything. I was like, if this stuff does really what you say it does, I need to own everything. But I was a broke waitress and I could not afford it. So I booked my own free party to get a free shopping spree. It's kind of a foolproof design, and I decided, well, I think this is something I want to do. I was 19 years old when this happened, by the way. I was just a baby, and my mom called me that night of my party that I had scheduled, and she said, I saw on Facebook that you were having a girls' night, and I am going to come. And I was like, no. And she was like, why? And I said, well, Mom, it's an adult toy party. And she was like, oh my God, I love those parties. I need to go. And I was like, what? Okay, sure, Mom, come on. Great. So, in the middle of the party, we're all having a wonderful time, and my mom turned to me and she said, I think that you should do this. You should sell this. The consultant was talking about how much money she made and how much fun she had, and she loved it. And my mom really wanted me to go to college, and I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with my life at that point. I really wanted to do the photography thing. My mom is in real estate, so I kind of followed in her footsteps, direct sales. Um, my mom said something to me. I said, there's no way. You're not going to get me in front of a room full of women and talk about intimacy. You have lost your mind. No way. So she said something to me that totally stuck. She said, Val, sex will always sell, and marriages are failing at an exponential rate. So if you can save a few of them, you have done your part in the world. And that's what did it. I spent $1,000 of my mother's money at the time. That's the cost it was to get involved with the company, and then I cried because I thought, oh my God, what am I doing? I just spent all my mom's money. I have to pay this back. There's no way. I can't be good at this. We all go through, we ride the waves. So that's how I got started. In the first 2-3 years in the business, I just did it part-time. After 1 year in Pure Romance, I quit my waitressing job because I was juggling my professional photography business and Pure Romance. And 3 years in juggling the two businesses, I realized that my photography business wasn't all it was cracked up to be. It was a lot of nights and weekends. It was a lot of summers. It was a lot of time running a computer, doing what I call editing the same 10 pimples off the same bride's face over and over and over. And it was not as rewarding as I thought it would be. It was really high pressure. It was a lot of stress and anxiety. And when I kind of weighed out my two options, I realized I just liked Pure Romance all that much better. And what it really came down to is my husband was laid off. He was working a really awesome job in geothermal heating and cooling, and he was making a lot of money, but all of a sudden it was like the rug was pulled on from underneath him, and I needed to do something to make that happen. And I knew that if I just booked a few more Pure Romance parties, that I would be able to cover that loss of income. And I decided to put my photography business on the back burner and see what Pure Romance could really do for our family, and that's what I did. It was totally do or die for us, and I just jumped in and I said, I'm going to do what I have to do to make this happen. So I just ran with it. It's crazy. Looking back now, I've only been in Pure Romance full time for about 2 years. My team is Team Little Gems, and we're on track this year to hit over $1 million in sales, which just blows my mind. I'm so pumped. In the last couple of years, I've been able to accomplish many things that I never thought possible. I've earned free trips, I've earned jewelry, I've earned cash bonuses, car bonuses, diamonds, Michael Kors, so many amazing things that I never thought possible just on a waitressing paycheck. All those extra things in life that I never could really afford. And I didn't even have to pay for a college degree in order to make some really fabulous income. And I'm not telling you all this to brag. I'm telling you this because I want you to put yourself in my position, in my shoes, and know that this is possible for you too. And having me as your teacher or trainer can be really beneficial to you because I can help you. You can pick this brain and know everything I know and learn everything that I know. And you can run your business just as well. So, yeah, I just love Pure Romance. It's an amazing company. Now, what is Pure Romance? Pure Romance is a 23-year-old company. We started in 93, and we were started by a woman named Patty Brisbane, who her mission was to educate women on intimacy and health in a safe and comfortable environment, and empower women to start their own businesses and entertain them at super fun parties. It's as simple as that. We keep it really classy. I really think it's important that women know and learn about these items because they're very wanted and very needed. If you think about how you learned about intimacy, it probably was a really unreliable source. Most people learn about intimacy from pornography, or in a very vague sense from their teachers or their parents, who are very, very minimal, and at a Pure Romance party, you can learn all about your body and all about your intimate life and your intimate health. And I feel like I can really help people, and you can too. So Pure Romance is it's your business. So if it's something that you want to do, it's not like a job, it's a business. So you buy in with a starter package. It's a business starter package, and that gives you all of your samples for your parties, your catalogs, your order forms, your website, everything you need to run your business. What's nice is you don't have a boss, so anytime you want to take off work, I'm going to Acapulco next month, I'm super pumped for that. I didn't have to ask for time off. I can just do that whenever I want. I don't have to, I don't have a micromanager. I have someone standing over my shoulder saying, no, you didn't do that right, or, you need to do better here. And all of my income is, I get to choose that, and I can advance at the rate that I choose best on my efforts, and you can too. So there is no glass ceiling in Pure Romance. You can make as much money as you want. Now, I joined just for fun, something to do, to get out of the house, to have fun with my girlfriends, thinking I was going to run out of friends and essentially be out of business. But each party leads to more parties, and everyone knows someone, so you just keep growing from there. I've booked parties with my hairdresser, my nail tech, my cleaning lady, my dog groomer. My coworkers have had parties with me when I first joined. Chances are you know a lot more people than you think. So you just kind of go from there. And really, Pure Romance is like owning a business, but with no risk. So if you wanted to start your own business and you wanted that unlimited income and you wanted to be able to make as much as you wanted, there was no, this is what you make and that's it. If you wanted to start a business, you would pay for a storefront. You would maybe buy it into a franchise. You would hire employees. You would have to have all this back office stuff. In Pure Romance, it's like owning a business but with no risk. Pure Romance designs your website, which costs you nothing. Pure Romance creates the catalog. You just go out and sell it. In my photography business, I had to do all that on my own. Um, I had to design my business cards. In Pure Romance, that's all done for you. I had to do my website. In Pure Romance, that's all done for you. You just literally take it, go out and do it and sell it. And if for some reason you decide it's not for you and you don't do it, you don't have to lose everything and file bankruptcy because your business didn't work out for you. In Pure Romance, the worst thing that can happen is you get $450 worth of products for less than half the price. And if you decide you don't want to sell any of it or do any parties, you just keep it all for yourself. And then you get to have a party in your pants. Okay, there's really minimal risk in Pure Romance. So the actual company Pure Romance in Cincinnati, Ohio, I look at them as my warehouse. So it's my business and they act as my warehouse. I get my products from them and I just go out and sell them. It's entirely commission based. So whatever you sell, you make a percentage. So as a new consultant, on average, you're going to sell about $500 per party. And that's really honestly a decent average. Some women do more, some women do less, but that's just the norm. As a new consultant, you make 40%, but you can earn as high as 60% commission, which is some of the highest commissions in the industry. A lot of direct sales businesses start you at 20%. Or sometimes even less than that, which to me that's crazy. So we're very generous with our commissions. So as a new consultant on a $500 party at 40% commission, you'd be making $200 in 3 to 4 hours. And the overhead on that is a very minimal. The only overhead is your business starter package, which is your samples for your party catalogs and order forms, and a little bit of gas to get you to where you need to go, but all of your mileage is a tax write-off. That's the beauty of being a business owner. You can write off everything business related and you can write it off on your taxes. It's so nice. Now I'm squirreling and I forgot where I was at. So essentially, you can always work your way up. So it's like you're the boss, and whenever you want to raise, you choose that. So if you decide I want to make 50% commission by tomorrow, boom, done. All you have to do is just promote. And you can choose when you want to raise as often as you like. So it's really nice. We have 3 streams of income in Pure Romance. So there's 3 ways to make money. And the first one is your party sales. So we don't rely a ton on catalog orders or, distributing catalogs everywhere or mailing them out. We make most of our money at parties because we want to educate women on intimacy and health in a safe and comfortable environment. All of our ordering is done private, one-on-one in a separate room, so women feel comfortable and at ease talking to their consultant about any issues that they're having in the bedroom, and they can kind of confide in us and we can help them with that. So the average party, like I said, $500 in sales. So depending on what commission level that you're at, you'll make between $200 and $500 per party based on how much you sell. So essentially, you can do 1 party a week, you can do 4 parties a week, whatever you want, whatever's easier for whatever fits into your schedule. A lot of consultants do it very part-time. I do Pure Romance full-time. I eat, sleep, and breathe Pure Romance. I love it. It's so much fun. So the first stream of income is your party sales. So anything that you sell at a party. And women tend to buy more when they know what the products are, what they're for, where to put them, how to use them, and why they might want them or need them. So we do a lot of sales at our Pure Romance parties. The second stream of income is your residual income. So that is any reorders from customers. All Pure Romance products are consumable. So when they run out of shave cream, or they run out of our lip gloss, or they run out of lubricant, they are going to need to come back to you to get that because all of our products are exclusive to Pure Romance. And I may have failed to mention that we have some of the best quality Pure Romance enhancement products on the market. All Pure Romance products are sugar-free, gluten-free. Our toys are latex-free, phthalate-free, BPA-free, which may not mean a whole lot to you guys, but basically what that means is that you're getting a really good quality product with Pure Romance, and they're all exclusive. All of our products are exclusive to us. You're not going to find them in any drugstores, and you don't really know what you're getting when you're buying some I guess, junky, clunky romance enhancement products. You don't know what they're putting in them. Now, our products are sugar-free because yeast feeds on sugar, and that can cause a yeast infection. And of course, we just kind of take out anything that people could have allergies or sensitivities to. So you know with Pure Romance, you're getting a very good quality product at a really nice price. Okay, back to our topic. Third stream of income is your team. If you ever want to train or teach other women to be a Pure Romance consultant as well, that is completely optional. So some people are like, is this one of those pyramid things? In all legality, a pyramid scheme is not legal because in a pyramid scheme, it's kind of like fraudulent, and you don't make money unless you are investing a ton of money into it and you have to spend all this money into all these products. I don't know exactly what a pyramid scheme is, to be totally honest with you, but in pyramids, you never have to sign anyone up ever. If you don't want to train anyone, you don't have to, but you can if that is another stream of income that you would like. So in my first 2 years, I was just doing it part-time for fun, just to make a couple extra bucks, and I never wanted to teach or train anyone else. So you never have to if you don't want to. What I can tell you now is that's where the big money is at in Pure Romance. When I did my photography business, I could talk to other photographers and teach them some of my techniques or show them how I did things and teach them things, but I was never going to make any money for rubbing shoulders with them or teaching them what I did. In Pure Romance, it's like I can teach them and then I make a cut based on what they sell. So anybody that joins our team, whether you're joining with me in the business or joining with someone else on my team in this business, you'll always have me to help you and teach you and train you. And yes, I do make a cut off of what you sell. However, that is a very good thing. You never have to pay me anything. My corporate office pays me based on my team's performance. So if you don't sell anything, I make nothing. So essentially, I want to train you, teach you, and develop you to be the best Pure Romance consultant that you can be, because if you don't get good training, you're not going to sell a lot. And if you don't sell a lot, then I don't make anything. So of course, I want you to succeed. So I have a great training program in place to help you to learn everything that you need to know about how to run your business. So yes, we do get a cut of what our team sells, but of course, that is just to help teach them, train them, put on team meetings, make training videos for them, hold them accountable to come to corporate training events, put on, challenges for them and things like that. So that's how you make money 3 different ways in Pure Romance. Now, when I was a waitress, if I had to teach someone how to serve tables, my company would pay me $8 an hour and I would teach them and then they would be on with it. But if they would have told me, every waitress that you teach, you're going to make X amount of percent of their tips based on their energy and effort that they put into serving their tables, man, I'll tell you, I would teach them very, very well, and I'd be their little cheerleader. Roo, rah, rah, you can do it. So that's the beauty of it all, and that's what makes Pure Romance unlimited income, and you can advance at the rate that you choose based on your efforts. So, there is no glass ceiling in Pure Romance. You can make as much or as little as you want. And if you only want to do one party a week and just make a couple extra bucks to pay one bill, that's fine. The way I explain it is, what would you rather do? Work 20 hours a week, making $10 an hour? Or would you rather do one Pure Romance party? Because the income is the same. And a Pure Romance party only takes 3 to 4 hours to do. And it's way more fun! Okay, so, as far as training works, I'm a very dedicated sponsor, so if I sign you up to teach you, or someone on my team signs you up to teach you, you will always have me. I say use me, pick this brain, is I match my time to your efforts. So if you call me every single day and you're like, Val, how do I do this? How do I do that? I am here for you. This is my full-time job. I'm a very dedicated teacher. So I will help you along the way. As far as beginning goes, I offer a 3-hour new consultant training program where you come to my house. It's right here on this couch. And you come and I walk you through a 1-inch thick binder full of information. There's games to play at your parties, product information, how to explain to people what it is that you do. All of that stuff I teach you, so you don't need to worry, okay? We have a online training program called Party School. It's like online schooling, but it's for pure romance. I have 30 YouTube tutorial videos to teach you everything that you need to know on your time at your pace. So if you're working or you have other things going on, you just learn on your time whenever you want to tune in, watch those videos, do your party school, you're good. Each month, once a month, I have a team meeting here at my house where I teach you fun new things. This gagging noise is Portia. Sorry, she's sitting in my lap like um, so you can come to my house and we teach new things for your business. I call it recharging your batteries. So you come, learn new things, learn new games, all that fun stuff. We have corporate training events where our corporate office flies out the best of the best from all over the US and they teach us more. So it's like literally free training. It doesn't get any better. My mom is in real estate and she has to pay for continuing education. In Pure Romance, it's like we get the best training in the world, and for the most part, it's usually free or very, very minimal investment, which is awesome. We also have, let's see, there's a lot available for training, and your sponsor is your go-to person. So anytime you have questions, concerns, they're always there for you. So you'll always have that person to teach you and train you along the way. Okay. Let's see, we talked about commissions, raises, quotas. Oh, quotas, the only fine print. This is my favorite part, you guys. Some of y'all are like, oh, there's got to be some crazy fine print or monthly fee or whatever. The only fine print, ladies, everything, like it's all included. When you buy your business starter package, it's going to include your items to show at your parties, catalogs, your order forms, all that good stuff. The only fine print that we have, or quota, so to speak, is you have to sell $100 in retail sales of products every 2 months, every 60 days. That's so easy. I could spend that on myself. As long as you shave your legs, you take a shower, you use our aftershave spray, or your partner or your husband uses the shave spray, wash, and talc system, you're getting everything you want at 40 to 60% off. And you're paying about $60 for $100 worth of products to keep your business going. So even if you only do one party a month, you're totally good. And that's fine. Or if you want to be like me and do 10, 20 parties a month, that's fine too. I will show you how it's done. Okay? So we have a couple of objections. A lot of girls that are kind of toying with the idea, you're kind of sitting on the fence and you're not really sure if you should be like, nope, this isn't for me, or yeah, I'm going to jump in and I'm going to do this. So there's a couple things that hold people back. I know before I started, I was really concerned with time. I was running a photography business, I was waitressing, and I was helping another photographer with associate photographer shooting. So I was second shooting her weddings with her. And doing some post-production for her. So I didn't have a lot of time because I had 3 other jobs. But what I found was that Pure Romance fits into any schedule very easily. 87% of consultants choose to do it part-time. And I was just doing maybe 2-3 parties a month just for extra income. And at an average, a minimum of $200 a party, I was like I was getting an extra paycheck every month. It was freaking awesome. So I was like, had extra money to go out and do things and spend more time with my family. And I started going down even more and more part-time in hours at my waitressing job. So I just had more time. So if you don't have a lot of time, this is perfect for you. If you're a stay-at-home mom and you just need some mommy adult time, you just need to get out of the house, a reason to doll up and a reason to get out and have mommy adult time. I know moms are very, very busy, but what's great about Pure Romance is it fits into your schedule so nice that you go do a party for 3-4 hours at night when the kids are in bed sleeping or having daddy time. And even if you do have to pay for a sitter, it's worth it because you're making at least $200 to $500 in an evening that you're like, babysitter, psh, no problem. So it's really fun, and it fits really nicely into your schedule if you don't have a ton of time. Also, students are a really great candidate for Pure Romance because, like I said before, would you rather go out and get a part-time job working 20 hours a week at $10 an hour, or would you rather do one Pure Romance party? To me, it's a no-brainer. And you know that all your college girlfriends or your classmates are going to be all over this because it's so much fun, okay? If you don't have any friends, when I first joined Pure Romance, I know exactly how you feel. If you're like, I don't think I really know enough people to really get a business up and running or do Pure Romance. I was 19 when I joined, and all of my friends had left for college. So I was kind of like, well, who am I going to ask? Well, my mom real estate is kind of like Pure Romance. She direct sales houses to people and she makes a cut. In Pure Romance, we sell romance enhancement products to people and we directly sell them and we make a cut. So she was kind of my mentor in this. She kind of helped me along the way. It's kind of crazy, Insurance is the same way. You're direct selling a product to people and you're making a cut. But to me, Pure Romance is way easier because it's so much fun and everybody has sex. Okay, I'm squirreling. So if you don't have a lot of friends, what I want you to keep in mind is you probably know a lot more women than you realize, and everyone knows someone. So you can always ask for referrals. You can join a networking group. You can do a party for your friends, your relatives, your neighbors, acquaintances, your coworkers. If you have a job, you have a party because you have coworkers. And if you work with all dudes, tell them to send their wives because they're going to reap the benefits. They get to involve themselves in the after party and play with all their fun new romance enhancement products. So it's awesome. Okay. I say go through your Facebook friends list. You think you don't have a lot of friends until you click on your Facebook friends list and you realize you have 300 people on your friends list. Assuming half of them are women, you have 150 women right there that you can ask, would you like to do a party? And they're going to say yes because it's free to have a party. They get to shop for free as the hostess, and they're going to have a stinking blast because these parties are so fun. Okay? Go through your contacts list in your phone. Think about every woman you've met in your entire life. I had parties with the woman that sold my husband my wedding ring. I had a Pure Romance party for my father-in-law worked for a school district. He was in superintendent of Kimberly School District. And he helped pass out my business card. So you can ask people to help you. And he helped me get referrals for some of the teachers at those schools. And they loved it. It was great. So everyone knows someone, and you probably know a lot more people than you think that you do. I say don't just stick with your 5 closest friends. Talk to every woman you've ever met in your entire life because this is owning a business. It's not just, something that you have to do once a month. You can do it as often as you like. You just have to be willing to put yourself out there and just ask for the party. The worst thing can happen is they say, no, I'm kind of busy right now. And even a no is not a never. It's just a not right now. Okay? If you've tried another direct sales company and it didn't work, girl, I am talking to you. I sold Scentsy. I sold Vault Denim. I tried a photography business. Some things are a little bit harder for me to sell. And that's because I am a firm believer in the fact that it's really hard to sell something that you don't believe in or something that you're not truly passionate about. It's very rare that people are good at something that they don't feel passionately about. And I feel very passionate about helping women improve their intimate life with their partner. And it makes me so happy when people email me saying, you changed my life. I never thought I could have an orgasm, but I did. Or me and my husband were in a downward spiral doing check the box sex and all these romance enhancement products. They changed everything for us. That makes me feel so good. You don't even know. Like that that feedback makes me feel really good. So if you've tried other direct sales businesses and they didn't work, what I want you to do is ask yourself, was that really for me? Or is Pure Romance going to be more fun? Is it going to be something that everyone needs and wants? Because this is a very needed and wanted thing. Is it something that I can have fun doing? And the answer is yes, because it's a blast. Like, you don't have to be some penis genius to do this. I will teach you, girl. You got this, okay? Um, you know, it is what it is. A lot also before I joined, and I know this holds back a lot of women too, is they have a friend that did some type of a network marketing business or an MLM just like Pure Romance, and it didn't work for them. Or maybe they joined Pure Romance and it didn't work for them. I had a friend that was doing Mary Kay, and she said, Val, the only women that make money are the women at the top. And I said, we all got to start somewhere, girl. We can always work our way up. And actually, that's not true, because when you're making $200 in one party, I'm pretty sure that's pretty damn good money. Okay? So it's not always about it didn't work for so and so, because that everyone has a different work ethic. My friend didn't really enjoy Mary Kay. It wasn't really her thing. And just because Mary Kay didn't work out for her doesn't mean Pure Romance isn't going to work out for me. We all have that one person at work that just slacks, that just doesn't really try. At my waitressing job, we had those few waitresses that just kind of expected everyone else to carry their trays out for them and, bust their tables for them. And they didn't make as much in tips because they weren't a very hard worker. And they would make more money if they really put the energy and effort into it. It's the same thing with network marketing, you guys. The more energy and effort you put into it, the more money you're going to make. And everyone has a different work ethic. There are women that don't stay in Pure Romance. I'm going to be real with you, because it's not for everyone. Actually, I think it is for everyone. I think anybody can do this. If I can do this as a 19-year-old straight D student, I think anybody can. But not everybody wants to keep at it. Some people make excuses, or they don't want to take the time. And I say, the only way to fail in a business is to stop trying. If you just keep going, you just ride the waves, keep asking, keep going, stay positive. Anybody can do this. It's something that we all have within ourselves. We just have to put ourselves out there and do it. Okay? Something else I was going to say, and I don't remember what it was. Okay, I don't have the money to get involved. Girl, you're preaching to the choir. When I first joined, I was super broke waitress. I borrowed from my mom. I was like, so if you really think I would be good at this, you want to borrow me some money? I could have got the small package, but I decided to go with the full-time business. So I got the big one. Obviously, it's not about what kit you get, it's what you do with it. Okay? So you can borrow the money if you don't have it. That's option one. Number two, sell some crap that you don't use anymore. Chances are every woman has at least $200 worth of junk in your garage, in your basement, in your closet that you don't wear anymore, an iPod that you don't ever use. We have so much things. Sell them on eBay, have a rummage sale, come up with the money. You can do it. Everybody could come up with the money. It's not the money that's holding you back, it's something else, okay? So if money wasn't an issue at all, then what's holding you back? Talk to me about that, because I'm going to help you with it, okay? So, the third option, and my least favorite, but it does work for some people, is putting your business starter package on a credit card. There are women that do it, and as long as you do your first party or launch party within your first 30 days, you're going to be able to pay that business package off before your credit card accumulates any interest. So really the risk is very minimal getting started with a Pure Romance business, because any other business you would start, you'd pay a lot of money to put up that storefront. And we just do parties in women's homes. It's awesome. Okay? So I look at it as an investment, not a cost. So just pretend that you're putting $200 or however much the business packages are at the current time. Just pretend you're putting that $200 in an envelope, setting it aside, and 2 weeks later, you're going to pick it back up. Because once you do your first party, you're going to make that money back right away. So don't even worry about that. Okay? And some people may tell you direct sales, network marketing, MLM, it's a pyramid scheme, it's a scam. Guys, listen to me. What's a scam is working for $8 an hour, living paycheck to paycheck, getting no appreciation, no recognition, and really never getting ahead. Working to make someone else's dreams come true instead of your own. That's a scam. Pure Romance is a 23-year-old company and counting, depending on the date that you're watching this video. And if it was a scam, we would have been shut down a long time ago. I've been in Pure Romance for 5 years and going on 6 years. And if I was getting scammed, guys, I would know. I feel like some days I'm scamming Pure Romance because they're paying me so well. I can't believe it. Like, look at this house. We just moved out here. It blows my mind, you guys. I have no college degree. I'm 26 years old. After 2 years full-time in Pure Romance, I am making a 6-figure income in Pure Romance. And I'm not trying to brag. I'm trying to tell you, you can do this too. You can do this. I'm telling you, I will teach you everything that you need to know. All right? Some people think it's a scam because it didn't work out for them. But it's not going to work itself. It's like exercise. If you go to the gym, you can say all day long, I'm going to exercise, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to get fit, I'm going to be healthy. You can say it all day long, but until you go to that gym, you lift those weights and you put that energy and effort in, that's when you see results. Same thing in business. You cannot just say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, do nothing, and expect business to come show up knocking on your door and say, I want to book a party. That doesn't happen. You have to put yourself out there and ask. And like I said, the worst thing that happen is they say no. Next! I will show you how it's done, okay? So I think this is the best business that you can get yourself involved in, and I really hope that you enjoy. I hope that you join because if I'm sending you this video, it's because I feel that you would be very good at this, or someone on my team sent you this video because they think you'd be really good at this. And we want to involve the best women, the most exciting women involved in this. And we want you to join because we have a lot of fun, okay? So we want you a part of our organization. We saw something in you that we thought, gosh, you'd be really good at this. So really take it to heart and consider it because this is a really amazing business and it can change your life if you're willing to put in the energy and effort to do it. I promise, okay? So let's see. The worst thing that can happen is, let's look at it this way. You get $450 worth of product in the smallest package. At the discounted price, you'll get it for less than half the price. You can keep all that product for yourself if you decide not to do anything with it. But the best case scenario is you'll be able to hit all your goals, make some money, pay off some bills, work it part-time or full-time. You're the boss. You decide. If you just want to do one party a month, that's fine. You can just pay one bill. And then you have more time for your children, your family, and your friends. It's awesome. So I think that's kind of everything I have to say. You guys, this is just some real brief information to generate questions. So I would love to know everything else that you want to know about Pure Romance. Stay positive, stay motivated. I know that you can do this if you tried. And the final thing I want to leave you with, ladies, is the only way to fail is to stop trying. So I will teach you everything you need to know. If you're open to learning, I will show you the way. So I hope that you enjoyed this video and let me know all your questions. I'll talk to you soon.